Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How y'all doing? I was just watching a video. I guess this is the day for video responses. Watching Living My Best Life again. Yvette, that's my girl. I told y'all about her a long time ago. I just love her accent, that country accent, and I love her passion for the Lord. But she just did a video for one of her subscribers, asked about self-esteem. And quite a few times I get requests in email or remarks or whatever, people asking me about how do you gain confidence or self-esteem. And one email in particular, lady asked me if I could explain or elaborate a little further about self-esteem. And I thought about sometimes, I'll say you have to have healthy self-esteem or you have to love yourself and this, but sometimes people want to know step by step. If I don't have confidence and I don't have self-esteem, I need to gain a healthy, balanced self-esteem. Say you're starting ground zero or even negative ground zero. You don't have self-esteem and you want to find a healthy, balanced self-esteem. First, it starts with knowing who God is and His love for you, and knowing that you are exactly who He created you to be. That's number one. I'm not going to dwell on that point, but you have to know that, because that's the foundation, and everything else is just sinking sand if you don't have that foundation. Next, you have to be around positive people and other positive people who have healthy self-esteem. People who are not tearing down your self-esteem. People, if you're hanging around people who feel the same exact way you are, then how are you going to be built up? If you're hanging around people who are putting you down, say you're a big girl and you got average to skinny size friends and they keep putting you down about your weight, then those are not the friends to have. If you have family members, you can't always avoid your family members, but you don't have to allow them to speak to you in that manner, especially if you're of age, over 18, and especially if you're independent. You don't have to allow family or friends or strangers or people to condescend to you, talk down to you. You need to be in good company, like-minded people who have, not even like-minded people, but people who maybe even often are not of the same mind that you are, but of the same mind that you want to have. Watch shows that uplift self-esteem, whether it's the Oprah show, the Tyra show, the Ellen show, whatever show there is that will that uplift people and give people joy, and also gives you a healthy outlook on healthy, balanced outlook on self-esteem. Read magazines that give you a healthy, balanced outlook on self-esteem. I don't mean these magazines that show you little twigs and shows you perfection and make you feel even worse about yourself, but there are some magazines, especially for myself, I would always look up the big girl magazines. A lot of them are now defunct because, I don't know, maybe we just didn't have enough people subscribing to them. But if I find some, I'll put them in the sidebar. But I used to subscribe to at least 2 or 3 different BBW magazines, and you talk about a boost in self-esteem. Reading about and visually seeing like people who are like myself, looking good, attractive, feeling good about themselves, reading the articles. So that's another thing. Finding something you're good at and making that your passion, something that you're good at and that you're passionate about, and people will start being drawn to that and to you. And compliments help to build your self-esteem. You guys, I'm a naturally confident person, but that doesn't mean I don't have doubts. That doesn't mean I don't have my own vulnerabilities. But you guys just help boost my self-esteem even more. It makes me say, okay, I can do that. Somebody else listening, like, my advice is being listened to, or somebody is looking forward to my videos. So that's a self-esteem boost right there when you're following your passion and people are embracing your passion. Read self-help books on self-esteem. Like, I don't know of any right now because this was kind of like way back in the day, 20 years ago. I would read, you know, whatever I could, because there was this time period in my life, and I mentioned it videos back, that after I had my daughter, I think I had postpartum depression, and I just really needed something to get me out of that funk, because I was like, this is not me. I don't want to get dressed. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to be with my boyfriend. I'm not looking as attractive and appealing as I care to look. And I think I just could not handle going from one size to another size. And but I had to get myself out of that funk, because I was like, this is not me, this is not my character, and these are some of the things that I did. So I don't want you to think, you know, yeah, that's easy for you to say, you have this natural confidence, but yes, to a certain degree I do, but I also do things to build upon my natural confidence. Another thing, it kind of goes back to what I said about having people in your life who are degrading towards you or condescending towards you. Don't have a boyfriend, a husband, a wife, a mate, or anyone who is degrading you. Someone who is not building you up. Whoever you with, they should be building you up. If you're feeling bad about yourself when you're around this person, or when you depart from this person, when you hang up the phone from this person, then that person is not healthy for you, and you deserve better. Allow yourself to be joyful and playful and happy and have laughter. There's nothing more confident than someone who can laugh and enjoy themselves and have fun, and not worry about looking silly, or not worry about someone not thinking that their opinion matters. Or I say YouTube is a very good confidence booster. Now, of course, you got to have thick skin, because you're going to always have people who have their opinions about you. You're going to always have people who have opinions that differ from yours, and they're going to express that on your channel. You're going to have haters. You're going to have silly, immature people who can say the meanest, nastiest of things. But you have to know that if you just remember one thing, that hurting people and little people belittle other people to make themselves feel better. So it's not even about you. It's not even about you. It's about them and how they feel about themselves, not about how they feel about you. So YouTube is a very good confidence booster. The confidence booster is to make yourself look attractive. Find someone, whether they are on TV, whether they're in a magazine, whether they're on YouTube, whether they're in your personal life. Find someone who's attractive to you. And perhaps even someone who's close, similar to your same size and age, and kind of pattern yourself, your image, or after them, and shop in that manner. You know, not just saying you have to be a copycat or anything, but if you're not familiar with fashion or not familiar with what works for you, then look at someone else and you say, wow, I like the way that person dresses, or I like the way that person exudes confidence. I like the kindness of that person's spirit, and I like the way she looks or the way he looks. And then somewhat pattern yourself after them in your appearance. And looking attractive also boosts your confidence. It makes you feel good. Oh, there's nothing that makes me feel as good as, well, I don't know, maybe some cheesecake. I don't know. But as when I get my hair done and get this gray out of my hair. So putting on a nice necklace or a nice bracelet or a nice ring or makeup. You know, I barely ever wear makeup. I like makeup. I love the way makeup look on other people. I just think that I am just, I don't know, lazy when it comes to wearing makeup, and I'm not accustomed to it either. Making yourself look attractive and appealing and smelling good, those things are confidence boosters. So I hope that just something that I've said will resonate with you. In closing, there is nothing more confident than being yourself. I don't care if you're silly. I don't care if you're smart. I don't care if you're quirky. Yeah, like that. I don't care if you're eccentric. Whatever it is, be you and be yourself. You are authentic, and only you can be the best you. Y'all be blessed.